Hi everyone! Today I am creating a look inspired by the timeless beauties of the 50s and 60s, breaking the look down in three parts. Firstly, the skin. There's a smooth satin sort of a finish to the foundation, and there's soft highlights on the high points of the face, strong contour to accentuate the cheeks. Also very peachy orangish tones for blush, very feminine. Secondly, the lips. Now the lips are very full and can range from orange to bright red, or you can go the other way into pale sort of colors of pink and peach. Textures can be matte or shimmery, frosty, going on to quite glossy. And finally, the eyes. For today's eye look, the inspiration is drawn entirely from Marilyn Monroe, with a soft, arched brow, a sleepy, seductive cut crease, and the perfect winged liner. I request you to watch this video till the very end to get some great tips and tricks to achieve this gorgeous look inspired by the timeless beauties. Prep my skin for foundation, and I'm going to do my brows first. I'm using an angled brush and a dark brown matte eyeshadow to fill in my brows and create a soft arch. I'm using a small dense brush to apply my foundation, so it gives me a better control over the application. I'm using the Prolongwear foundation by MAC. It has a beautiful satin finish, so it's not matte nor is it overly dewy, and that's what we're looking for. I'm applying it under my eye, in the inner corner, and whatever is left, I'll just brush it under my brow and on the eyelid. To contour my face and accentuate my cheeks, I'm using a matte bronzer. You can use any matte powder or cream or liquid, and I'm using it as a shadow of my cheekbone, starting from close to my ear and sort of dabbing the product as a shadow of my cheekbone, bringing it forward in that angle till sort of where the eye meets the cheeks. So that sort of angle. I'm blending the bronzer upward into my cheeks, not downward, otherwise it just looks like a brown mess. I'm using a highlighter which has a copper tone to it, so it adds to the peach, copper, orange sort of tones that we're trying to go for. I'm the higher points of the cheek, sort of blending it into my cheek. Fingers are a great way of using a cream highlighter. I feel that it melts the product onto the skin really well. For blush, I wanted a soft peach tone, and I'm using it from back on my cheeks, sort of in between my contour and highlight, and flick it forward. For eyes, I'm starting off with a neutral cream color all over my eyelid. I'm using Painterly Paint Pot by MAC Cosmetics. I love this product, any of the paint pots actually. Because they really stop the eyeshadow from creasing. They're a great base to put any eyeshadow over. You get a great color payoff from even shadows that are not too pigmented. So yeah, it's a great one to have in your kit. Start with the end and come towards the inner corner, and whatever is left on your finger, then you blend it up till your brow bone. We're going to blend it out a bit, so don't worry about the line just yet. While creating a cut crease, try not to raise your brows because your crease will go under when you just let it go. So I've used an eyeshadow pencil and I have sort of created like a droopy eye shape, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger very lightly. I'm using a flat brush and the same eyeshadow that I used in my brows, so a dark matte sort of color, and I'm placing it over the pencil shadow just to give a slightly darker sort of effect. Now I've taken the same brush and I'm using a brown that's 2 shades lighter than this one that I earlier used, and just using it on the edges to sort of soften it, yet not get rid of the crease that we created. Now with another flat brush, I'm using a frosty or a shimmery light champagne sort of color, and I'm applying it on my eyelid and under the crease that I've created. You can extend it till the inner corner. So I've taken the angled brush and the same dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm creating a shadow of my lashes in my under eye area. So once we are done with the mascara and false lashes and the eyeliner, this line is going to look like a shadow of my actual eyelashes, making the whole look very, sleepy, sultry. Now the other thing I'm going to do, which is going to help me create the perfect winged eyeliner, is just take the angled brush and sort of make a line from the end of the outer corner of your eye and the end of your brow. If there were a line over there, that would create actually the perfect winged liner for your eye. So this is how I would do it. Take this brush and continuing the lower lash line upward towards the end of the brows, sort of make a line like this, and this is now going to be a guide for you to create that perfect wing liner. The eyeliner starts really thin from the inner corner of your eye, and as it goes outward, you can follow that line that you just created. It doesn't have to be really thick in the end, but just slightly thicker than what you started off with. When you're starting to put your liner, don't look straight in the mirror. Look away like this. This part of your eyelid sort of stretches and gives you a perfect thin line. Make small strokes instead of trying to create a long line. Now I haven't gone all the way. I've stopped sort of 3/4 of my eyelid with the liner, and now I'm going to create the wing and then join it back. if you have naturally curly lashes, don't bother curling them at all. But mine are quite flat. For lashes, I'm just using half a lash. I've cut them and I'm using it just in the end. I'm using the cherry lip pencil and I'm going to outdraw my upper lip quite a bit. Take your time to balance out your lip.